Oh, I probably first heard about it when I was really, really young, when my little brother was cured from his chronic, really bad headaches. And I remember the tubes being in the bathroom. It was an idea of my grandfather, who was actually a professor of psychology at the university in Leuven. And he was very much already thinking ahead of homeopathy, and he was already against antibiotics, so he's already thinking forward in relation to where medicine is coming. That's when I first heard about it, but then I forgot about it. After a few years, I started to realize that I was actually quite often just dispensing the same medicine every time for the same problem, for the same patient, and I felt almost a bit inadequate. Is that all I could do for my clients? Is that all I could offer? I felt I needed to be able to do a bit more, because it was almost like anybody else could do that, just prescribe the same medicine. There was no real art in it, there was no real specialization in it. I almost felt I wasn't good enough for my clients in a way. And then at that time, a bit by accident, a book, an advertising came in for a book which I bought on homeopathy, and I read the book and said, oh, this is interesting, and it just came from there. I followed the course, and bit by bit I got hooked to it, and then it became actually quite effective for me. Conventional medicine is a very interesting approach to science, to medicine, to people. It's extremely good at making diagnoses, knowing exactly what's happening. It has some very efficient treatments for acute cases, for saving lives, for making sure people don't suffer and everything. But it doesn't have the ability to actually heal people or make people better over long term. And that's where homeopathy fits in really well. Homeopathy has this capability of really lifting people and animals and plants even to bring health back to them. And so they are very complementary in that way. And there will always be cases will be treated better with conventional medicine, where there are cases will be treated better with homeopathy. And I think nowadays this is certainly becoming something more people are interested in general medicine, which is named integrative medicine. So integrative medicine is a new movement in medicine where they realize that treating the illness or the symptoms is one thing, but you also have to treat the whole patient. And that is specifically the strength of homeopathy. It treats the whole patient as one unit.